What's going to happen to the real estate market in 2024? All right, that's the most popular question that I get, and I want to give you guys a little bit of insight into what I see coming. First off, there are 4 categories that could drastically differ how your market is doing: buying, selling, renting, and investing. Okay, so if you're an investor, these market forecasts might look different to your market than a buyer or a seller. But I'm going to give it to you. So let's look back at last year, the last couple years, to dive into what we predict coming forward in this year. So 2020, boom, we have this massive influx in values and prices. Prices go up, mortgage rates go down, huge demand to move, especially into North Idaho. And we followed that through 2021, and then in 2022 we started to see some things shift a little bit, and a lot of it hinged on A, we just went on a rocket ship for a while. B, mortgage rates started to adjust. And as mortgage rates started to adjust up in 2023, we started to see less and less sales. Now, some people, media, they have said, oh geez, housing prices are going to crash, that type of thing. Here's a couple things that we've seen in the last few weeks and that we expect to see in the future that are going to lead to some stability this year in the market. Okay, so mortgage rates went up. They crested over 8%. We saw much less volume in this market last year than in years past, even for a regular year. There's a couple of reasons why. One, affordability. Buyers lost the affordability as the mortgage rates went up. So they could buy less and less house, the more mortgage rate went up. 2, there was a very interesting predicament that happened, we saw in the last year, where historically real estate is very cyclical. It goes up and down. Every 7 years we're back in the same market that we were 7 years ago. However, the people that would have normally been selling in 2023, that let's say they had 2 kids go off to college, now they've got 2 extra bedrooms that they don't want to take care of, and they'd sell the larger house and buy a smaller house. Those people may have refinanced into a nice 3-4% mortgage rate. And so when the mortgage rates are up at 8%, it means that to buy a smaller house, they may have actually had to pay more money per month, and that wasn't attractive. So because of that, we've seen less inventory hit the market than we would normally see. And so as the mortgage rates have come down in the last 6 weeks, we've started to see more buzz from buyers, and a little bit more buzz from sellers. What we know is that going into 2024, we've been predicting that mortgage rates are going to drop. I've heard all types of things, but I've heard a lot of mortgage market experts saying probably going to see some 5%ers around June. Do not write that down. Don't send your lawyers this message, because I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict it, and I'm not guaranteeing anything. However, we've already seen the mortgage rates go down, and historically, in a presidential election year, you will see the mortgage rates go down. On top of that, the feds have said that they may cut the rates this year up to about 3 times. So, what does that mean for you? As we go into this year, 1, seasonality is always going to be a little bit slower. 2, mortgage rates are definitely going to be impactful. What's going to happen with mortgage rates is, as they start to go down, we're going to start to see more demand from buyers. Typically, when you have more demand, the prices go up. However, due to the conundrum that I was telling you about with people holding on to their houses, there's going to be a rise in inventory as well. Because as those mortgage rates dip down, the people that have the 2 extra bedroom house, or maybe have been holding on waiting for those mortgage rates to go down, are going to release that house, and they're going to have more inventory. So I think that we're going to have a very boring year for appreciation. Most market experts are with me, somewhere between 3 and 5% appreciation year over year. Could be more, could be less. I do not believe that we are going to have any kind of a crash. Foreclosures aren't anywhere even near what a normal market would be. Yes, they have gone up, but there's a lot of stuff that comes into play with that. See one of the videos that I just did the other day. And so we're going to see more sales this year. It's going to be a good year to sell. We're going to see more buyers out there getting deals because the inventory levels are going to go up. And so sellers are still going to be willing to make some deals. I think this is going to be a good year for real estate. I don't think it's going to be a great year. I don't think, you definitely have an opportunity to capitalize, but I don't think that we're going to crash or any of the naysayers that the negative market says. Okay, so we mentioned that this could impact your market a little bit different. I'd love to sit down and have a consultation with you wherever you're at. If you're in the local market, I could definitely help you as a local real estate advisor. But I'd also like to talk to you if you're in across the state. Maybe you're over in the East Coast somewhere. And let's talk, let's chat. I'll hook you up with a great real estate agent, but I like to hear what other people are seeing across the nation. This is how we do it. We stay on top of this market. Hey, I hope you guys have appreciated. If you've lasted this long, please, please, please smash the like button, subscribe to my videos, and watch for more content coming out, because I'm going to bring you value and make sure that you have your best foot forward heading into 2024 and years to come.